If only I had known. If I had known March 12th would have been my last day at SPM, or even my last day in high school ever, I would have done so many things differently. I would have not left my brother at home because he was running late and I was afraid of getting a tardy. If only I knew that would have been the last time we would have ever gone to school together, forever. If I had known this was my last day, I would have asked Mr. Wagner to meet up at Red Robin's. I would have gone to room 222 for peer tutoring and harassed Miss Cronin yet again. I would have asked Mr. Pace how he thought my shoes looked, because I was still wearing my out-of-dress code slippers. I would have actually answered a question in Spanish, literally for the first time ever. I would have talked about the Burncoat neighborhood and nonsensical things with Mr. Deedy, just to waste class time again. I would have talked with Miss Amadon about the merge and the inside scoop on everything going on. I would have walked past Mr. Valandry and Mr. Deedy joking with one another, as Chloe and I were late to A period. I would have acted shocked and horrified when Miss Capurso turned the lights back on after a presentation. I would have been yelled at by Missy Aquila for being off topic one last time. I would have gone to Mr. Muldoon and told him how much I missed his class, especially the group work, but that I was sad we were never going to be able to watch High School Musical 2. I also would have told him that I think I finally reached Stage 5 Kohlberg, and I'm sure he would have laughed. I would have actually appreciated the second floor hallway and the amount of people crammed in it. I would have made fun of Emma and Izzy one last time, just for being 8th graders. I would have laughed at something stupid my brother and Kira had done and gotten in trouble for. I would have gone to the library during my study to talk with Miss Goranson one last time. I would have probably been yelled at by Miss Cronin to get to class because I was always late. I would have said hello to Mr. Watson as he said, "What's up, Sonny?" one last time. I would have actually listened to the end of the day announcements, especially the 365Z kindness quote of the day. I would have written the last day of school 2K20 on the board instead of no fork day once again. I really would have appreciated that my cousins and brother were in the same school for one last time ever. I would have laughed when I was almost hit by a junior in the parking lot yet again. I would have blasted music as loud as it could go with my brother, knowing it was my last time ever being at SPM. I wish that the last year I knew I would be taking the field one last time. I wish that I knew I'd never play softball again after last year. I would have never taken a single practice for granted because it would have been one of my lasts. I wish I would have appreciated prom a little bit more, knowing that it would be my only. I would have appreciated wearing the uniform for one last time. There's so many things I wish I could have done. Every moment in life, we should appreciate it. We should always appreciate one another because we never know when they will be gone forever. We should always enjoy the good days because before we know it, they'll be gone. As Andy Bernard from The Office said, I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you left them. And now, just like this red handkerchief, all of our good old days at SPM have disappeared. Thank you for coming out today.